Wally, what are you doing here? I will be very honest, I didn't get it until you like ducked down. I was like, oh, I get it now. I get it now.
Well, hello, and welcome to the Cup TV, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality, and where you can always come to us first to quench your reality thirst. I am your girl, Lana, your resident evil diva, and I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea, because you know I love me some tea. And I'm gonna be Resident Evil Diva today because I'm evil like Maleficent. I'm
I was
beautiful.
about to say, are you doing Maleficent today?
Oh yes,
Mhm.
I'm evil like Maleficent, and I love it because it's Disney night. So
Mhm.
of course, honey. But if you have some tea, you know what to do. Hit me up. I am currently just drinking water because hydration is important, and water's good for you. So get you some water. But if I was drinking anything else, I would probably be drinking it out of my cup mug. Cup mug. Do. And you could get you a cup mug at lanagcreations.etsy.com where you can get your mug or all of our official cup merch and other things that you might see that you might like. And I'm looking at, actually today, I'm looking at you, Kamorian. I'm looking at you. You're the only person I'm looking at right now. No, I'm just kidding. I'm looking at all of you dancing with the stars.
Well, the mug is coming, but now we gotta worry about this phone right here. My phone's important. My top
I got
I
you.
phone.
got you, boo.
You know, that's a little bit more important.
Priorities. I
Of
understand.
course.
Parties. But the
Phone,
mug is coming. It will come.
period.
Per-
And that's all that matters. But if I'm not looking at Kamorian, I'm looking at the rest of you Dance with the Stars fans. Because we ship internationally and domestically. So there are no excuses. Period.
I was trying to think of what, because you both have your Disney character, and I was like, what Disney character would I do? But I'm wearing yellow, so I guess Pluto?
Pooh. Or Pooh. Winnie.
Winnie the
I'll
Winnie
Pooh.
do
the
Winnie the Pooh.
Pooh.
That's fine with me. I'll take it. I had some honey in my tea this morning. Great
Period.
segue. And I'm looking for if you say something gay. Gay, I am also just drinking water because hydration is very important. And it's late and I don't want to drink anything else.
Exactly.
Well, there's times to talk. I am drinking water as well. Nice and cold water. Hello,
Period.
guys. It's your favorite Black queer content creator, Kamorian. And happy 100 years of Disney. Okay. And in honor of that, I'm wearing my favorite on Wally Mickey Mouse ears.
Those
Actually,
are
like,
adorable.
They are adorable.
actually, they don't have these in the parks no more. So I think I'm like the lucky few that have these back when
Word,
I went to the park years ago.
word.
These might cost a good fortune if I sell them,
Uh,
but this
per.
is memory, so I'm keeping them.
I believe it.
Period.
And it is Disney 100. And I'm going to be honest,
Yay.
y'all. This Disney night was underwhelming.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. For all the Disney nights I have seen better. Unfortunately, I don't know, just the way. I don't know. For me, what the problem is, majority of these movies and songs have been overused. But now I'm sorry, we have so many Disney movies, even from back in the day. We have having used like the Aristocrats. Like that's like a classic Disney movie. The Fox and the Hound. Like there's so many more. At least Pocahontas. You know, there's been more, even more songs from these movies that we have yet to be used. So I feel like we need to really like let's do a fucking Quista to Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. Like, come on, that's like a classic song. So I feel like we just need to expand because Disney. There's a lot of Disney songs to go out there. Like Disney, like 100 years of Disney. So many things we could have did for this, tonight for a milestone. But you know, I I I don't make the decisions here. On my production.
Well, I personally disagree with the both of you because I enjoyed this Disney night. I know I didn't find it underwhelming at all. I found it perfectly fine and enjoyable, and I enjoyed the songs. I don't care how many times I hear Little Mermaid or You Got a Friend in Me. I will listen to it every time because that's what makes it classics. These songs that they chose are classics. And I can hear it over and over and over again. They will stand the test of time. So
Sure.
I don't care. I didn't find it underwhelming at all. I found it to be a very successful Disney night. And I happily enjoy being the one person on this panel to disagree with the two of you
Fine
because
with me.
we finally have a full panel here for Dance with the Stars because Logan has decided to quit boycotting because everything is over. I'm in place for once so I can come back and do it again. So we finally have a full panel of Dancing with the Stars.
Woo!
So woo for that. And so now we have some differences because if I wasn't here, these two would just agree with it being underwhelming and been done with it. But no, no, no.
I
I
mean,
don't
we
agree.
we were very agreeable last week. I'll be honest. Our
See,
We
opinions
were, we
were.
were, we
I
We
know.
were. I
were.
cannot
See,
sit here
and that
and
happened the first
lie.
week. Me and Kamoria was very agreeable, and so I'm like,
We're not, we're
somebody
not, we're
has,
not a full judges panel. We're judges
and now
now.
right, and now we can
Dibs on
agree.
Carrie Ann.
Uh, not that. Okay, I'll be Bruno.
Okay,
It's
I'll be
fine.
Derek then.
I'll be Bruno with
That
the hip,
feels that feels right.
and the hip. I mean, it feel more right if I was Carrie Ann, but okay.
No. Oh, actually,
Well,
You are more Bruno than I
yeah.
am.
I'll
And
swap. I'll take Bruno. Actually, no, no, full T. I'll take Bruno.
to say, I think you're more Bruno than me.
what?
I'm bringing a
What do
youthful
you
energy
mean?
today.
I mean, but yeah. So,
I cannot
ooh,
believe this dance was so good. I'm getting into
ooh,
my Bruno.
you know,
Getting
we
into
can
it.
do. We can
Mm.
give our own scores how we saw the dance.
That's
Like
what we
we
did
said,
last week.
well, see, we always do that too, but now we have the three, like the panel, so our scores will actually add up to what they were. Or
That's cute.
no,
I like that.
That's cute. I like
Okay.
that. I like that.
I like
Do we
that
want to
too.
go in order too?
Oh my god,
Oh
we
yes,
should.
Carrie Nava, Derek Huff, Bruna, Tonio.
Bruno Tonioli.
I ooh,
Work.
where's my phone because I have to give my scores the
Oh,
way I want to. Period.
okay.
Oh, I lost my phone.
While Lana sets up and finds her phone,
Yeah.
we will set up this good little cute little slideshow we got for you today.
Yes, yes. Because I worked
Ugh,
very hard on it. No,
I know you
I
did.
mean, it's literally just the same one we've been showing, but with just the different
I
scores.
feel like I'm gonna do that. That feels better
Hmm.
because now we're in order, so that feels better.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
All right. Are we ready?
We're ready.
Birthday.
Or
And they're in order of who went. I did put them in the order. Yeah.
work? Is it in order?
I think so. Well, maybe not. I don't know.
I don't think Xochitl was first.
I
It
thought she was.
doesn't matter. It's just the order. We was gonna talk
No,
about
I
all
was
Who
of
going
them.
with the
cares?
Who
who cares?
cares?
I
Who
thought it was the order
cares?
because that's what they told me
We're gonna
on
start out
interview.
strong.
Oh, we're gonna start out real strong then.
We're gonna start out strong tonight with Xochitl and Val doing a paso doble to Un Poco Loco.
hmm
But first, I want to say, finally, something else than remember me. I'm tired. I
I
was like,
know.
let me tell you, every time they use Coco on this show, they always do remember me. I'm like, there's more songs from Coco that you could have used for this, and at least choose like the next one people go to Upoka Loco, and it
Right.
worked well with the song, and Zochi nailed it out of the park. And not only that, you think about it, also she's also Mexican. This is her
Yeah.
culture, so emphasis is it really just worked well for her, and she was good. Like the fluid moments, the shape of the pasta, the technicals, and the
Yeah.
energy she brought. It was very vibrant, and I enjoyed it. For me, because I was kind of like, it was getting good. I was kind of like, I'm kind of getting bored, and then she just woke me up with that
hmm
performance for sure.
Yeah.
hmm
I feel like had this been later, this would have been a perfect score. But for
Don't,
me,
don't, 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 nope. We gotta do it in order at the top,
oh
at the end.
snap!
I
But
said we're
We're
gonna
you
giving
do
know what,
thoughts and
Zochi,
then we're giving scores.
Zochi, you ate
exactly.
that. You ate that, Zochi. Yeah, let's keep going.
This
Yes.
was
So, I'll go ahead.
go. Oh, go ahead, Lana.
So she ate that down. I'm just saying, she ate that down. I thought she did so good. I was I was thoroughly impressed. I believe Val is in his bag this season. I'm just saying, he is killing it. I get winner energy from this couple because
I really
he
do.
he is killing the game. He is in his bag with his choreo. He has a partner who knows how to follow the choreo and do it well and express this choreo like I think he wants it to be. And Val is looking amazing this season too. By the way, he's just
When does he not look
I
good?
mean, Val's just so good
I
to
think
me.
it's the Reds, y'all. The Reds got to him and it's working.
Not that.
The
I,
Reds.
it's just good, and yeah, they did amazing to me. I thoroughly enjoyed their performance.
I mean, Val is kind of known for his passos. So I was like, I saw Zochi, I saw Val, I saw Paso, I said Un Poco Loco. I said, well, no, we know this is going to be good because he knows how to do that. This is one of the ones where a lot of these song choices this evening, I was not agreeing with based on the style that they gave. This is
Hmm.
one of the ones for me that worked so perfectly. I wouldn't have wanted anything else. They killed it.
Yeah, I just love the paso. To be honest, that's my favorite dance. If I ever
Mine
did the
too.
show, I would love
Oh,
to do the paso. I feel like I will like I love the paso.
I
Like the
love the pasta
I
though.
would totally nail this dance because here's the thing, like we do dances that you love. We're like, oh, I want to do this so bad. And that's like when you know your best comes out. So definitely, if I, like I love pasos. Cause that
Yeah,
like it requires energy, also rage, that intensity,
that
also
intensity.
just the
Oh,
energy.
it's so
Absolutely.
good. It's so good.
All right.
Scores
Scores.
time.
10.
Oh, we
Yeah,
can't see your 10.
there it
There's
is.
the 10.
I'm gonna give it a Disney 10.
9.
Well, a 29
Boo.
out of 30.
Oh, whatever. I'll take it. I'm trying to be burnt out. I don't know. The reason I'm not giving it a 10 is because I am giving out a 10, but it's to somebody else tonight.
I'm very Carrie
Mm.
Ann in my tens. I'm very Carrie Annish in my tens. Like I throw tens out like crazy.
Fair.
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 But they got a 27 from the judges.
9s across the board.
Also, guys, if you actually can she is, let's tell you, she was the first one to get all eights across the board.
Yep.
Now she's the first one to get all nines across the board.
Yep.
So she,
hmm
if
She's
this
working her way up to
continues, she
10s.
might be the first one to get all tens across the board if she keeps this
It
up.
would not surprise
It
me.
wouldn't
It
surprise
would.
me at all.
She is literally just nailing it at the pad. Like I feel like it's gonna be hard between her and Jason as of right now.
I was going to say, I think
Or
there's 3 couples that could hit that first, and I think those are
mm-hmm,
2 of
I
them.
thought
hmm
two of them.
So, oh, my poor, sweet, darling baby angel, Allison, doing jazz to be our guest. Oh, my poor, sweet, darling angel baby. This was bad. This was bad. Uh, I think Sasha did the absolute best that he could. This is one of the song choices for me that I was like, I don't get this for jazz. Like it felt like too slow of a song to be jazz, and they didn't pick the fast moments. I think if they had picked the fast moments, I think there could have been more to do with it. But I think Sasha did the absolute best he could with the choreo. She was just stiff the whole time.
Mm, I have to agree. I love my girl Allison Down, but
Me
to
too.
me, I love her dance last week compared to this one. I just
Yeah.
put to also be our guest host we used so many times, but I have seen better versions of routines or the song. And I don't know, it just felt very slow, and I just felt she just wasn't hitting it enough. I don't know. It just wasn't. I wasn't feeling it at all. I don't know. It wasn't my cup of tea. I'm in my I'm in my like my beast mode. I'm mad because this was
Mm-hmm.
horrible. Unfortunately, but I love her dearly. But it just wasn't. my cup of tea.
I mean, you gotta love Allison Down. Like she's
Of course I
love her.
do.
I love
Hmm.
her. But this was bad.
I
This
grew
was
up watching her, and when I saw she was on the show, I was like, yes, I'm so excited.
this was bad. This was. Mm. I was watching and I was like, oh no. Oh no, it never got good. Like there was no point of it that got better. It was just bad continuously throughout the entire thing. She looked uncomfortable. She kept making that weird face that she makes when
The
she's
costume
uncomfortable.
looked really
And the
uncomfortable
comfortable looked
too. Yeah.
uncomfortable. She was just like, I don't know. And that's the face she kept making, like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna dance. And it was just not good. I didn't enjoy any minute, any second of that.
Yeah. Scores.
Unfortunately, it's a four
Oh,
for me.
wow.
I had to give it a 5.
5. Dun dun.
Mhm.
So we gave her a 14. They gave her an 18.
They was trying to be nice because that
I
was
know.
not 18 worthy.
No.
That wasn't 18 worthy at
No.
all.
And she tied for the lowest score of the evening.
Yeah.
So
You want to go first? Do you want
I
to go
would love
first?
to. I would love to talk about Harry's quick step first. I would love to talk about this to You Got a Friend in Me. What the hell were the judges smoking during this dance
I,
specifically
I,
and
I, I, I,
only?
I feel like they had. I feel like they had that poison apple bit. That poison apple. So onto the bag of that poison apple and just passed it on, and they just ate it. Cause what the are you thinking?
Bad.
No, are you telling me when we get to the score, when we get to it, you're telling
Uh-huh.
me the score that they received
Mm-hmm.
was on near the same level as Lele? Lele?
No.
Lele? Are you
No.
kidding me right now? Like literally, like it. I mean, I loved his energy. He was happy, but it wasn't
Did you?
enough. He had energy, but the thing is, the footwork. It wasn't pretty much no footwork. It wasn't a quick step to me. He just being, and I love him dearly. I really do. I love him. I love him. I love him dearly. I think he's a good. He's fun. He's a fun person. But when you talk about just a dancing point, he just not on the level. I don't think. I don't think. Generally, honestly, I love him, though, but I think he can't dance.
No.
And you know what? I'm sorry about it. I love you, dearly, but sometimes people are born together for dancing. People are not. He does not have rhythm. He has two left feet. I don't know. Like for me, like I don't I don't know to say, but I might get pissed if if he rob some of these good dancers on the show. Cause eventually it's gonna happen. Someone's gonna get robbed, and it's because of him, and I'm seeing it. That's how I feel.
It's giving me Master P energy.
Oh, that. Well, actually, Masterpiece, he didn't even care. He didn't want to do it.
I'm about to say he didn't want to do it,
He didn't want
so
to do it.
he only did it because
It's giving
Romeo.
that same I'm gonna do whatever I want to do and I'm gonna make it through to the end of the competition,
But
basically.
Master P didn't make it to the end. Master P was gone before. He should be gone by now. Just saying.
He
He
should have been gone this week.
he should have been gone.
This was the
But
worst. This for me was the worst.
let me tell you why, and I hate it. Like I don't understand who in the world thought put making this to a couple. Like why are we shipping these two people? Like he
No.
is 26, almost 27 years old, almost to his 30s. She just turned 18, graduated out of high school, and you're shipping them. It's weird to me. It's weird. Can we start? Look at that! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, you're so cute. No, 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 no. Okay, I don't care if she's legal now. Don't shove them. Okay, she just turned 18. She don't know what adulthood is yet. She hasn't got the taste yet. Like, well, let's not do that. And and he's too far of an age, and plus what he's doing still. He's on this show. What he does on his off time is crazy. Like I don't understand. Like, do you not know what show he came off of? Let's let that sink in. Do we not? That's all I'm saying. Let's stop the shipping because it's getting annoying, and I'm gonna get pissed off. That's how I feel.
And I don't really care about who y'all shipping, but this is a bad dance. Let's talk about the
Mm-hmm.
dance because this man cannot dance.
Do we
I,
have to talk about it?
He can't dance.
he,
He can't
I,
dance.
you
I'm,
can.
he can't dance, and I don't know what they were smoking with these scores, but no, he can't dance. This was not good. Riley did the best that she could with his two left feet, uh, Tarzan looking body on his way to. He can't dance, and I feel bad for her because she got to be trying to teach this big oof how to dance, and he can't do it. And then people are being weird about him. Like, stop it. No. All right. That's it.
Scores.
5.
It was
Because
a
I think,
5.
4.
period.
Mm.
And
And they
somehow they got a 21.
No,
insane.
no, bitch, this is my mind. What? A 7?
A
A 7?
7.
No, I swear it was that pointed apple. They was by that pointed apple. I don't
Somebody.
know. It was
Let
something.
let's just move on. I don't want to think
Yeah.
about it
I
anymore.
don't. I
Yeah.
I, I really don't.
Yeah, no.
I'm triggered.
Let's talk about
Let's go
Charity. Something
to.
we're all happy to talk about. Charity
Yay!
Lawson.
Yes.
Her beautiful waltz to oh my
Little Mermaid.
Part of Your World. That's the
Yes.
song she did. She did
Yep.
that one.
Yep.
Mm.
It was lovely.
It was lovely.
I don't think it was her best. But I thought it was lovely. It was clean, consistent, concise. Her footwork was good. Her expressions were good. She lost her face in a couple of moments, but she's working on it. And I definitely saw an improvement from last week because my big critique last week was that she went a little blank in the face at certain moments. She's picked it up. And I definitely think her solo bit at the moment, I think maybe lasted a little bit too long. And I wish there was a little bit more technique in the opening part by herself. But I do think this was a good waltz.
Yes, I agree. I think this is a good waltz. I think she did really well. Artem and her are getting their rhythm and their groove together. I enjoy them as a couple. I enjoy them as partners. I enjoy them. I enjoy her dance. I enjoy her. Period. I thought this was a good waltz, and I was lovely that I was glad to see that she was representing Ariel this season because as she should. Period.
And her whole story about it too, when we saw their rehearsals was so lovely. And she was like, I'm glad that I can be a role model for young Black girls as well. And I was like, period. I love that.
Love it.
Yeah. First, I want to say thank good job for her to make hair and makeup for doing her stuff justice because I was unsure how they was gonna do her hair for Ariel because like
Hmm.
especially a black Ariel. I was like but they did a nice job, very well on the dance. It was beautiful as always. I mean, this is her third ballroom dance so far, and like she's gonna do well. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I enjoyed it personally.
Me too.
Scores.
I gave it an 8.
Cause I gave it a 9. It was a 9 for me.
I'm going to give it an 8. And that's what she got across the board. 24, 8s across the board. Great. Love it. Wonderful. She's improving, and that's all I want to see.
Yep.
So I
Beautiful
love
job,
it.
Charity. Beautiful job.
Ariana doing contemporary to Into the Unknown.
You know what? Pasha is amazing.
Pasha's incredible.
Pasha is incredible. I enjoyed this dance so much. I was like, yes, because and second of all, I am falling more and more in love with Ariana than
Me
I
too.
thought I would because I didn't know who she was at the beginning of this season, and now
Mhm.
I know, and I know her story, and I'm like, yes, girl, Yes, I love her. I think she's amazing, and she really did this dance so well. Her facial expressions,
Mhm.
she was in it. I was like, she is Anna. She was Anna in that moment, and she looked the part. She danced the part. I thought this choreography was amazing. Simply
Was she
too.
supposed to be Anna or Elsa? I thought
That
she
was
was supposed to
Elsa,
be.
That's
Elsa,
Elsa.
Elsa.
That's
It was Elsa.
Elsa.
Not, I didn't mean Anna. I meant Elsa.
She was wearing the purple though, so I get it because she was wearing purple in the first movie, but then Elsa changes and she has her
Yeah.
moment. She has her
She has this.
beautiful allegedly lesbian moment in the ice and the
Wait, no,
snow.
no, that was from Frozen 2 on the
Two.
pink
Oh, I
thing.
know. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
like
oh
Anna
yeah,
in
oh
the
the hair,
original movie
yeah,
was wearing the
exactly,
purple.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
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 But yeah, Elsa. I meant Elsa. I don't know why I said Anna. But Elsa,
It's
she
the other
looked like
character,
Elsa.
so I get it.
It is the other character. I mean, at least I was in Frozen world. But
Yes.
she was Elsa. She looked like Elsa. She. It was just a beautiful dance. I thoroughly enjoyed this one.
Yeah, I loved it too, and that's crazy. Like she actually, I think, was the only one from the cast who actually did work for Disney as a princess. So
Hmm.
see her as another part of the princess family. It was cool to see, and she channeled Elsa very good. What I love about her, like, far as like her performance, is getting better. She knows how to adapt a character or the type of, or just adapt a style of dance and give that emotion or that vibe of a dance. And she really captured the power of Elsa. It was a beautiful routine. It was a beautiful, solid routine. This is the first time seeing Pasha do contemporary on the show. I feel like I do kind of agree, kind of carrying out a more reaching parts, but not as what she wanted. It was still a good, amazing routine. And then seeing Ariana just show a different side of her every week, it's just amazing. Like she's really showing like she is that girl, and she just surprises me every week, and I'm living for it. I really am.
She's a contender.
She
Hmm.
is. She
I
really
see.
is.
I see her making it deep. I absolutely loved this. I was a contemporary dancer for a few years, so like when they
Wow.
added contemporary into Dancing with the Stars, I was like, yes, finally, thank you. Period. And for me, most of the contemporary routines that we've had on the show in the last couple seasons have been so fantastic, and this was one of them as well. I absolutely loved this.
Yeah.
Scores
I gave it a 9.
9.
10.
Yeah.
This was my favorite dance of the night for sure. I loved it. And they received a 25.
Mhm.
They got a 9 from Derek,
Hmm.
and then an 8 from Carrie Ann
I
and
think it was underscored, honestly.
I do too.
I think it was underscored.
I think she could have gone 9s across the board, just like
Yeah,
Zochi did,
I
Mhm.
agree.
but
I agree.
she didn't. But it
She
doesn't matter
didn't.
because she's here next week, and that's all that matters.
Period.
Mhm.
Let's talk about Jason. Jason and Daniela doing a foxtrot to a whole new world.
Okay, so for Jason, I already know this is his first time in frame. So this is his first time doing a ballroom dance in frame. So because he has pretty much has been not in frame for 3 weeks straight.
And it
So
showed.
and it showed. First, I want to say for his first time doing a ballroom dance, it was actually very solid. It wasn't bad. It was a good dance. Yes, he has work to do, but considering it was his first bomber dance, like he adapted it very well. And but definitely there's the critiques. He's gonna like going forward, like his frame, he's gonna do. I'm not worried about him. He'll perfect that. Especially next week. He got a quest that next week, so he'll for sure perfect his frame by next week for sure. So I'm not worried about that. It does. It was a good. It was I enjoyed it. It was just the frame. You just tell that he was kind of like struggling a little bit, but it was still a good solid routine dance. Definitely
I
one of
think
the better ones of the night.
I think it was solid. I won't say it was the better
Yes.
ones for me. It was solid. It was just very
Yes.
solid, very safe. He was nervous. You could tell he the frame of his heart was off, but I do think he is going to be fine. I think he'll work on it. He is somebody who can get some critiques, go back in, work on it, and improve it and fix it. Um, I think he'll be fine. I think everybody has an off week. I think most people have off weeks. This just happened to be his off week. I think he'll
Yeah.
be fine though.
Yeah. That's what like the show is to me because if you're just good the whole way, for me, it's not kind of like growth. At least be good, and it had an off moment, and she's like, I'm actually showing growth in my performance. Like that looks
Exactly.
better instead of like just like slaying everything the whole time without any like improvement.
For me, this was his worst dance for me
Yeah.
I
of the
agree,
four. I
agree.
think I found it very awkward. I think Daniela carried him.
Mhm.
And I think Daniela did a great job because guess what? That's what Daniela does.
Mhm.
I felt he was very stiff. He lost his face in a few moments. His frame was not great. You could tell he was nervous. It wasn't great for me.
No.
Scores.
I gave it a 7. It was solid.
I gave it a solid 8 for me. It was an 8 for me.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
Hmm.
You got a
And
24.
so he got a 24, eights across the board. I think it
Uh,
was overscored,
me too. Me too. A
but
little bit.
I
A little
mean,
bit.
he should still be in the competition, and guess what he is. So like,
Hmm.
great, cool, and lovely.
Hmm.
Lele doing a rumba to Can You Feel the Love Tonight? I'm going to go ahead and say right now, this was criminally underscored.
I was gonna say,
Criminal.
wake that tea.
Oh, I will. Because no, her technique was beautiful. Her form was gorgeous. I love a rumba. The rumba is
Mm-hmm.
my favorite dance. And so I always look forward when someone does a rumba. She's the first or is she the second?
No,
Second. They had a rumble
second,
last week or
Mira,
Latin week.
Mira,
Oh,
Mira
Mira did it
last
last
week.
week. And I did like her
Oh
rumba as
wait,
well.
no, Jason did it
Jason
week
did it
two.
in
Week two.
week 2 in
Well,
Latin night.
hell. Anyway, I guess.
Mhm.
Um, I think this was my favorite rumba of the 3 we've had this season. I think this was my favorite. Her form was so good. They were connected. Brandon's choreo is always good. What were the judges smoking during this performance too? That's what I would like to know.
Now let's talk about the critiques, especially when it came to the judges. But first, with Lele, I'm so proud that I'm proud she listened to critique because last week where the thing was what she needs to work on is just like performance quality is 100% good. It's just the technique that she has to do it. Make sure that what happened last week was it was very stompy and not refined and like clean and like nice fluid moves. I think this week she took the notes, and for me, I think a rumba is a good dance for me, even though it's not a hard dance. I think it's a slow dance that really focus on your techniques. So if you don't, so the thing is, you can see if they're doing the technique right or not because it's a slow type of dance, and I feel like she definitely improved with her foot. Yeah, I think work her legs need more work. But far as that, it was very fluid, it was clean, and it was improvement and it showed. I'm very proud of this. This was her breakthrough dance, her best dance so far. I think she's gonna get better than that. Yeah, I just and plus when it comes to critiques, I don't know. Carrie was speaking too much because she was speaking too much, cutting people off. That Derry didn't even get to say what he was gonna say for his thing,
Yeah.
and then and then she's like, "It's a lift, it's a lift, it's a lift, it's a lift." I'm like, there was a lift.
Where?
I did post on Reddit. There was like I said like Brandon picked her up at like the
Uh,
beginning part of her live, maybe with that. But for me, it wasn't that big of a deal to be on the market her and give her a 7, in my opinion, for Carrie Ann. Let me tell you, because all I hate about Carrie Ann when it comes to these lip stuff, it's kind of crazy. I remember one time, I think it was with Normani, like the whole routine in frame, and then the people picked her up, they're going like on the table like the prop, like the finale part, just her dancing. She's like, oh, well, I gotta mark a point under because they pick you up. That's considered a lift. But I was like, she wasn't with her partner doing the lift. So sometimes I hate when she does lifts. Sometimes it's like it's petty lifts. Unless like it's like say like you're doing a waltz and then lift in the air. Yeah, it doesn't count. I will mark her down for that. But let's just not like breaking the rules of a dance. It was not that bad or petty. Like, let's not do that. Let's not do it.
mhm.
Yeah,
Especially like petty lifts or like that.
I didn't Yeah, I like the dance. I thought Layla did well. I think she improved each week. She's been showing her improvement. Does she still have ways to go for her improvement? Sure, she can still improve, but I think this dance particular was really good. Her her and Brandon connected. It looked good. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Scores.
For me, I gave it a 9 because I liked it.
I gave it a nice solid 8, her best.
I would give it an 8 as well. And they sure didn't.
I did not.
She got an 8 from Bruno and 2 7s, giving her 22.
Actually, let's talk about how fun it was. This is on Derek. A 7, but pulls out a 6. And this is literally like, it's a 6 out of 7. But that was funny. But like you tell, like the thing is, Derek lost his flow right there because Carrie Ann just fucked him up that one time, and you can just tell he lost it. Cause I was
Yeah.
like, I'm like, on Derek, that's a 6. That's not a 7.
Exactly. But whatever. Mira. Mira doing a waltz to A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes.
Well, I can finally say I'm finally glad Mira is finally doing a ballroom dance because I feel like ballroom is just her. Just fits her persona. She's very elegant and soft. It was a beautiful, solid first ballroom dance for her. Yes, her frame needs work, but you tell she enjoyed it. But for me, what took me out was just the same song and the way they did it. Because let's be real, Gleb did this same style dance to this song. At least like 3 seasons ago with Cashel. I remember because they got Cinderella too. They did the same song with the same walk, the same how they would like the whole song, the way they did the whole thing, the same type of routine with her, but it's with Mira now. And even the ending part with her running away, and he was like, "No!" with the glass, like
Same.
the same. But it was a beautiful dance. If we just talk about dance, but the whole
Mhm.
thing is kind of like it's just so similar. And plus, I'm tired of a dream. I'm tired like, dude. So this is love or something
Yeah.
else. Like I said, this song all the time. That's what kind of took me out for me with just the song.
Yeah. It was good. She did good. It wasn't groundbreaking. Nothing was horrible. Nothing was bad. She did good.
Is that
Yeah, that's all I had.
it?
Yeah, yeah. She,
No, I'm gonna go because it's me. I actually like this. I thought
mhm.
she looked beautiful. I thought they moved well. I thought it was smooth like a waltz should be. I enjoyed it. I love Mira. I love Gleb. I think they look. I don't care if he did this with 3 other contestants. I don't care if he does it with 15 other contestants. As long as it looks good when he does it, it's great. And yeah, I could see doing a different song, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It ain't broke because it still looks good, and he has no reason to fix anything. It was beautiful. I thought they looked beautiful. I enjoyed this dance.
Scores?
I gave it an 8.
A solid 7 for her first ballroom dance. Solid 7.
7. Dun, dun. And she got 7s across the board.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Work. Work,
Sure.
Mira. Oh, Mauricio. Pasta Doble. I'm glad they finally did Fantasia.
You something different to me. I'm glad it was something different. At least I actually thought it was actually a fun routine. I actually enjoyed it. Like the whole beginning part with the whole his all like solo moment in the beginning was actually very good. He's improving. He's actually putting in the work, and I'm glad I'm seeing. There's still the footwork needs to be done. He has to get there. But far as that, he is improving and showing promise in his work and is showing. And I'm glad. I feel like it's probably like the most fun he has ever had on doing this too. I think plus with the Mickey Mouse ears, I just the whole vibe. I actually enjoyed it. Like it told a story, like the whole moment. I enjoyed it.
I did too. I actually like this moment from Mauricio. Um, the, di- the difference between him and um, Harry, they're both so tall that it makes it difficult when they dance, and it's like very tall. I think he makes it work a little bit better for me than Harry does. He does
Mhm.
it. It's not so clunky. This one was okay. I think he is improving. I agree with you. I think he's improving a little. He has a long way to go, but I thought this was good. I appreciate the new music. We get Fantasia. We don't hear Fantasia a lot on the anywhere actually. Like nobody plays their music or anything, and so it was good to see it, and it was fun. And I love Emma, so and I think she's a great choreographer. She does so well with the people that she has, and she's doing really well with him. I enjoyed this one actually.
I didn't love it. I'll be honest. I didn't. It wasn't bad by any means of the imagination. I just think his face was blank the whole time. That's all it was. Was just it. I got no expression from his face throughout most of the routine. I thought the footwork was good. I thought the concept was good. I liked that we got Fantasia, but overall, it wasn't my favorite dance of the evening. So scores
Gave it a 6.
A solid 6.
6. Dum dum. But he got a 19. Carrion gave him a 7, two sixes. This
Mhm.
was
Mhm.
this was clearly the worst of the passos this evening. But
Yeah,
Hmm.
of
yeah,
course, Avi.
Barry doing jazz. He's a tramp. This was a mess from start to finish on
I'm not
both.
gonna say that.
No,
Not start to finish.
on both of their parts. Though that's the thing.
Yeah, I won't say start to finish. I mean, it had
Okay,
some
okay. I
moments.
won't. I won't say start to finish. I will say middle to finish. Because she messed up that
Yes, she
cartwheel,
did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
and they were flustered through the entire back half of the performance.
Yeah.
A cute concept for Barry. I think it was within his means. Cute, lovely. I think he's going to be the next to go.
I
I,
don't
I,
think
I,
so.
I don't think so. I think Barry can at least last a little longer. I think he actually knew back. I feel like I think I think Jazz was made for Barry. Cause Barry just had like kind of like Jazz kind of like the smooth feel. Like it actually started good for me. I don't know. For me, I don't know what she was thinking that this man could lift her. That was the first part, and then see her do the lip, and then she almost could have almost busted her ass on the flow, and she would have saved herself. Because I think when she went to go do like that cartwheel or something, like are you see when she landed, she almost fell on the floor, trying to make him. I was like, why would you make him lift you or do some kind of stunt with you? Like,
Mm-hmm.
come on now, it doesn't make any sense. I feel like that stunt, her mess up, it kind of shook them both, especially Barry. He was trying to keep up, but there was some good parts in it. It was just unfortunate that he messed up, and then that whole her doing a whole flip around him or something, whatever she was trying to do didn't
She was
work.
trying to do a cartwheel while he was holding her.
Hmm.
I don't know why she thought it was a good idea.
I mean, maybe it worked in rehearsal, but it just didn't work on the live.
And that
I
happens.
It happened. I don't like I said. I think the concept was nice. I think they started out nice, and I agree. I think jazz is something Barry could do because it's very rat pack, smooth, kind of da da da, cool
Hmm.
cat. So I think he could have pulled that off. I think Peter was a little over ambitious,
Yeah, that,
and I think
that was the
it
word.
just was a bad night for them. And again, it happens. I don't think he's going to go next because I think he captures the hearts of a lot of people who
Hmm.
really are rooting for him and want to see him stay. But I think if he has to have some really really good dances coming up in the future. Because if it's just stick it's with at this level, then he's gonna be out in the next couple weeks. But I think Peter's going to look at this dance, see the mistakes, and fix it. And
Yeah,
they're gonna come back next week, and it's gonna be we're gonna be saying, oh, big improvement from Barry Williams.
exactly. Yeah.
That's my prediction. Big improvement from
All I'm
Barry
gonna
Williams.
say is Lisa's better than Harry by miles.
Mm,
That part. That part.
mm, mm.
Scores
I gave it a 5.
I gave it a 6.
6. Dum dum.
Mm-hmm.
And they got
Okay.
sixes across the board.
Mm-hmm.
18.
18. I mean, it is what it is.
Ah, well, Brit is free.
Hallelujah! I was kidding.
Honestly,
Honestly, I am not. I'm upset. I
I
don't
am.
like it.
He
I
was
don't like
not the
it.
worst
He
in this
was
V.
not the worst in this Viennese waltz, and I don't
No,
care what your personal what you like about him or don't like about him.
totally.
To be fair about this episode and about these dances, his dance was not the worst. But it's not about that because it's about popularity, and we know this because the fans will vote and it will not vote in his case. I thought this dance was beautiful. I actually sat there and shed a little bit of a tear to this dance. And I don't cry often for these dances. But I was like, oh, that was beautiful. Because I thought it was, first of all, the song was beautiful. The way they performed this song was beautiful. And I think this dance was beautiful. They moved, he flowed, she flowed. She looked beautiful. He looked handsome. It was a really good dance, and I appreciated the dance for what it is, regardless of what we think about him personally. This
Hmm.
was a beautiful dance.
Yeah, in much as I know, like far as to what he has done, if we just focus on the dancing, he did a very this was his best dance for sure,
Yeah, I
and he captured the dance. Like I understand, like I don't like the stuff that he's done, but at the same thing is, at the end of the day, this is a dance competition show, and the end and the main focus is the dancing. And when it came to the footwork and dancing, he did miles as better than Harry, who got the same score as him. Let's be real. Let's talk about it. He deserved those scores than Harry, because what he done compared to Harry, that was what the score he got in.
agree. Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was realistic.
I thought this was his best. I agree with you, Kamarian. I thought it was good. I still thought his form was a little off. He went blank in the face a few times, but I do think this was his best dance. And there are what 3, 4 other people that I think did worse than him on this evening. So it's unfortunate for him, but I wouldn't have wanted to see anyone else go. That's kind of the difficulty. Is like
Yeah,
I wanted to see a couple of folks go, but okay.
fair
fair.
scores
I gave it a 7.
7. Deserved.
6.
Not deserved. He deserves 7 as well. He
It
deserves
was his
7.
his form and his face. That's what brings it down for me a little bit. But
That's a 7 because if you think about all the rest, but that's okay. That's your opinion. Go ahead.
thank you. I know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So he did receive sevens across the board, but as we talked about, they got rid of him.
Actually, when they announced who I saw who was left, I was like, Lele and Brandon is in the bottom 3. I'm
No.
like, are you kidding me? This is my face. I was kind of like, oh
Did
no,
they call it as a
please.
bottom 3, or they just said there are 3 people? There are 3 couples
Three,
left.
yeah, because they
But
don't put them on the bottom 3. They used the bottom 2, right?
The
the,
first 2 weeks, I
the
think,
first
but
2
last
weeks
week
they
they didn't.
did.
Last week they didn't. They just
Mm.
said there are 3 couples left, and the couple with the lowest score is
No,
Tyson and Jenna.
here's the
But
thing. I hate when they do that. I hate when they try to pull like a shock factor, but then when it
mm,
actually happens and the person that goes go home is shocking. Like I hate when they do that because just imagine
yeah,
because like I was like Lele and Brandon, like her score was like higher than most of these people who were saved. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, what's going on that I don't know about? I was like, and it makes me worry for her that she might be the first victim.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
Yeah.
So I was like, judges, I think it's time to bring the judges safe now back.
I think
But
Because
so.
they're not.
cause it said they're like we're still contemplating. I was like, I would not wait till someone gets shot and gets home to act the save. That would be still on me.
That's probably
But
when they will do it though. But
mm,
well, that's
That's
that.
that's that.
yeah,
That's it.
Work.
We did it. But so since you're here and we talked about it for 50 minutes and you stuck around, why don't you hit that subscribe button? Duh. Like, apparently you like it and you want to hear about it. So hit the subscribe button, hit the follow, the shares, all the things, hit the notification bells, all the things that say you support us because we support you and we appreciate you for supporting us. If you happen to hit that dislike button, hit it twice, period. Um, Follow us on all of our socials at The Cup Pod at Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok because we do some funny things and we have some funny moments, and you want to check those out because we're funny people, period. And if you just want to follow the three of us on Twitter, you can do that too. We're funny, we're interesting people talking about reality TV and all things, other things,
Too much reality TV.
reality TV and
my
drag race, like all of it. We talk about all of it. And just in case, if you happen to get you go down further and get you some cup merch, not just the cup mug, but all of our cup merch and anything else you see in the shop that you like, pick it up. And then that's it for us. So we'll be back here next week to talk about more Dancing with the Stars. So cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Cheers.
ears.
Ooh. Do, 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 do,
Da
do,
da da
do, do,
da
do.
da
Da,
Do.
na, na,
Da,
na.
da, 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 da.
da.